Today, we're going to pull every critical piece of information from this document in less than 5 minutes, and we're going to do it using the most powerful tool to hit the finance world in decades. Alright, so let's get real for a minute, but I've had this growing feeling that so much of the advice out there is broken, it's outdated. It's like trying to navigate a superhighway using a map from the 1980s. If you've been on this channel before, you'll notice it has a completely new look and feel. My mission here is simple, to pull back the curtain and show you how to use the same kind of data-driven tools and strategies that the pros on Wall Street use. And if you're new here, you've basically arrived on day one. Welcome. You try to find keywords like risk or competition. You copy-paste numbers into a spreadsheet. It's slow, tedious, and honestly, you can easily miss critical information buried in a footnote on page 87. You probably know it as ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini. Specifically, we need a version that can analyze files like ChatGPT 4.0. For years, I've been talking about personal finance and investing. It's designed to extract exactly what we need as investors. The world has been fundamentally rewritten by two things, data and artificial intelligence, and that's why this channel needed to change. Act as a senior financial analyst from a top-tier investment firm specializing in the tech sector. Provide your analysis in a structured format with the following headers: business summary, top 5 risks, top 5 growth opportunities, key financial ratios, and final verdict. Analyze the following ratios for the last 3 fiscal years: P or E ratio, debt to equity, gross profit margin, and free cash flow. Present this in a table. This prevents a giant unreadable wall of text. Your tone should be critical, objective, and clear. This puts the AI in the right mindset. This is now Evan's Quant lab, a place where we stop guessing and start knowing. But like any intern, it's useless without specific, clear instructions. Give it a lazy question, you get a lazy answer. We're not just talking about it, we're getting our hands dirty. And to prove it, we're going to start with that 120-page monster. I am going to show you the exact method I now use to do hours of research in just a few minutes. Stick with me because the prompt I'm about to show you is a game changer. So let's talk about the old way. You download the 10K report, you scroll and scroll. The new way. We treat this entire document not as a book to be read, but as a database to be queried. The main tool we're using today is an Elma large language model. Think of it as a brilliant, lightning-fast intern who has read every financial book ever written. The quality of the output depends entirely on the quality of your prompt. And in a few moments, I am going to give you the exact master prompt I've personally refined over dozens of hours of testing. Alright, let's build our master prompt. You can't just say summarize this, you have to be a director. First, we assign a role. Next, we define the structure of the answer. This is key. Then the specifics for risks and opportunities, we'll tell it to quote directly from the document and cite the page number. This forces it to use evidence, and for the numbers, you see how detailed this is. We are leaving nothing to chance. Okay, lab coats on, it's time. Let's head to Tesla's investor relations page. We're grabbing their most recent annual 10K report, downloaded. I'm using ChatGPT 4.0 here. We literally just drag and drop the PDF file right into the chat. Now over to our AI assistant. Now we copy our master prompt, paste it right underneath, and we hit enter. The experiment has begun. If you feel like you are about to learn something that could genuinely save you time or make you a better investor, consider subscribing. And there's our table with the financial ratios. This entire process took about 90 seconds. It's the best way to support the lab's research. And while our AI intern is reading at a superhuman speed. And here we go. It's happening. Look at the structure. It's creating the headers we asked for. Business summary, risks, opportunities. The mega pack business is exploding with margins potentially higher than their auto business. The AI sees it as just another line item, but many serious investors see it as the core of Tesla's future valuation. The applications are endless. We saw the incredible power of AI, but also its limitations, and understood where our own human intelligence fits in. That's delegated. Your precious time is now freed up to do what humans do best. Think critically, see the bigger picture, and connect the narrative dots. It mentioned the numbers, but it failed to connect the dots on its strategic importance. In the next videos, we're going even deeper. We're going to use Python to pull data automatically. We'll test trading algorithms. We'll review the FinTech platforms that promise you the world and see if they deliver. Now, let's analyze the results. I read all of them. The experiment is just getting started. Okay, so on the surface, this is amazing. Truly, under risks, it correctly flagged vehicle concentration and intense competition from Chinese EV makers like BYD. It even cited the page numbers. Under opportunities, it highlighted the Cybertruck ramp-up and global expansion, all correct. But if we only relied on this, we'd be missing the real story. The AI is a powerful summarizer, but it often lacks deep contextual narrative. Here's what our robot analyst missed. It barely mentioned the monumental growth in Tesla's energy storage division. This right here is our value, the human edge. The goal isn't to let the AI think for you, it's to let the AI do the work for you. You can use this exact method for any public company. Use it to compare competitors. Use it to prep for a job interview. So let's recap. We took a 120-page document that terrifies most investors, and we extracted its most critical secrets in minutes. This is the core philosophy of Evan's Quant Lab. This is just lesson 1. If this is the kind of stuff you've been waiting for, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell because you don't want to miss what's coming next. And finally, my question for you for our first lab experiment together: what company should we analyze next? And what's one thing you think the AI missed about Tesla? Drop your answers in the comments below. Thank you for being here for day 1.